Hello, Crafty Budgeters. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Brittany. On this channel, we are working to craft a budget and a lifestyle to become debt-free. Y'all, happy July. I know it's not July 1st, but I'm a little behind, but that's because I gave y'all 5 videos in 5 days last week, and your girl's just trying to catch up. Thank you to all of my new subscribers. I'm so excited that you joined the Crafty Budgeter fam. If you are not a part of the Crafty Budgeter fam yet, what are you waiting on? We have fun over here. Hit that subscribe button. If you enjoy these types of videos, make sure that you like and comment. I respond back to all of your comments. And it has just been an awesome couple of days with just sharing my end of the month updates with all of y'all. Y'all showed so much support to my June debt update, to my Q2 check-in, where we were able to count our emergency fund. If you missed those videos, definitely check those out. It's a good time over there on those videos, but we're gonna get started going through our setup for the month of July. I still can't believe it's already July. July 4th is happening this weekend, tomorrow, depending on when you are watching this video. I'm uploading this on July 3rd, so tomorrow is July 4th. Holiday weekend. I have off on Monday. Shout out to my employer. You are the real MVPs because your girl could use a break. So this is my July budget kit. If you don't know, you better ask somebody. But I have an Etsy shop where I sell affordable printables for all around budgeting. So if you are interested in being a paper budgeter, definitely check out my Etsy shop. I'm going to quickly go through just what is up on my Etsy shop for the month of July. And I've gotten a lot of positive feedback from many of you asking to do undated printables, asking to do a full yearly book or printables that you can print out on a yearly basis. I got y'all. Stuff is in the works. I'm hoping to try to get something out within the next couple of months. But yeah, I hear you, I see you, and I'm working on it, all right? So in the budget kit that I offer, you will get a 2-page calendar spread, which we'll go over. You'll get a full monthly budget, and then 2 paycheck budget sheets. So I'm a paycheck by paycheck budgeter. So every paycheck I do a budget. We get 4 paychecks for the month. So I have 4 budget sheets in here. And then there is an expense tracker and a weekly check-in. So all of those pages up to this point is $8.50. You can print any of these printables out multiple times. And so that's also good. I also heard that you wanted an undated for the themes as well. I'm working on it. That should be ready to go for next month. And then if you would like to purchase additional printables that go along with the theme, I have a sinking funds printable, a debt breakdown printable, and then, let me see, where is it? Where did I put it? Oh, here it is. And then I have a cash envelope breakdown. So I'm actually going to be laminating this. And then this is what I use to do my cash stuffings every week. Cash stuffing Sunday. Yeah, so I will be printing this. Well, not printing it. I will be laminating this and cutting it down to size and then putting it in my book so it's ready to go. So we are going to, and these pages, so the sinking funds, but debt breakdown and the cash envelope breakdown is $1.50. That you can use. And these you can use as many times. So people have been purchasing some of these single sheets from previous themes, which has been really cool. Y'all have been showing so much love to the Etsy shop, and I'm so excited about it. So we're gonna get started in kind of walking through, well, it's not kind of, we're gonna get started in walking through our budget for the month of July. So the way that I typically start the budgets and how I set it up is I first go through my 2-page calendar spread. I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer so you can see what we are working with. Okay, so like I said, this is my 2-page calendar spread. I've already gone in and added all of my bills. So my bills are highlighted in gray, and then once they come out, once I see that they've been cleared on my bank account, I will go in and check it off. Also, sorry, look at this. Your girl got burned by the toaster oven and it just did your girl in. I'm probably gonna have a scar. Sad day. So what you see on this right now is just the bills that will be coming out. These are our fixed expenses. I know every month they're going to be coming out. The amount might fluctuate depending on the season, but for the most part, I know exactly what date they're coming out and how much. And then on the side, this is where I allow you to write your goals, your categories that you want to track, and any notes. So for me, and let me see if I can bring you in just a little bit closer so you can see. So for me, this month, I have a couple of goals. The first goal is to put $1,500 to debt. Y'all, last month, we were able to put $1,705 to debt. 2 snaps to that. Y'all, I think, even though I put this amount, I think because this month is a golden month, or people call it a magic month, there's 5 weeks, so I'm getting paid an extra paycheck this month, so more money can go to what our goals are. I think, crossing fingers, we might be able to pay off the car debt this month. It's about $2,158 left to pay off, and I think with the goal and with having that extra pay check, we might be able to do it. Guys, what do you think? What do you think? So the next one is $250 to the emergency fund. Y'all, again, check out that video. For the Q2 of the year, we did some damage on the emergency fund. I have complete the jump rope challenge. Y'all, I am doing 1,000 jumps for 7 days. The goal is to do it for a full month, but I'm just going to try 7 days right now. Definitely follow me on Instagram. I post my jumps every day. We got a whole crew within the budgeting community, and even some of y'all have joined on to this challenge, and it's all a part of a series that I'm calling Let's Get Fit series, and thinking about ways that we can exercise, be healthy, but doing it on a budget and not breaking the bank, but also have fun doing it, because I really hate exercising. Then I want to upload 2 budget-related videos. So in addition to my cash stuffing, my weekly check-ins, my budget breakdowns for each week, I want to do 2 other videos, and I have some exciting things in mind. Y'all, I'm finally going to be doing my creative ways to track your progress, whatever your financial goal is, whether it's debt, savings, emergency fund. I have that video coming out this month, and I think I'm going to be uploading my review on the 7-day jump rope challenge. So those will be coming out. And then, y'all, this is the big one. Do you see? I think this is the month where we are cutting the cord and getting rid of cable. My husband this week sent me a text and was like, my friend was telling me about how he doesn't have cable and what he does, and I think we can do it, so I think it might happen. And down here, if you will see, my cable bill is $266. It's cable, internet, and like a bundle, but if I can even get that down a little bit, that would be great. And then moving on, so those are our goals. Moving on, our categories. These are the things that I track on a weekly basis. So I do a weekly check-in looking at these 5 categories: groceries, eating out, gas, personal, miscellaneous. And those are the categories that I have identified that we typically go over on. So I want to make sure that I am tracking that. And to just give you a quick visual representation, I have to go in and fill out the final this week. I already did the numbers, but I still got to do the color coding. But this is kind of what it looks like once everything is added for each week. So it gives me a good representation. Like, okay, I have a lot of blues, that's groceries. I did pretty well on my personal. I only have the nails, and I think I have a personal coming, for this last week that I have to add. So again, it's just a way that you can see visually how you do for each month. And then I have a note section. I just want to remind myself that my mother-in-law and aunt's birthday is on the 28th. Let me actually put that here. All right, so that is what the 2-page calendar spread looks like. The next thing that we do is break down our budget for the month. All right, so this is the breakdown that I have already wrote out for you. I was going to do it on the camera, but I'm like, y'all, let's just save some time and get into the nitty gritty. So our starting balance is $5,967.85. I do not share our full salaries. I do not share our tithes or mortgage. We like to just keep those things private. I literally share everything else regarding finances with y'all, but that's just something that my husband and I decided we would keep confidential. Then y'all, do you see it? The daycare expense has come into the picture. 2 days a week amount is over. 5 days a week, hello, we are here. So for 5 days a week for my son to go to daycare, $1,248. Apple, this is our music, Apple Music. I also have Canva that comes out, and then some storage that all comes out to $33.64. Our timeshare, $201.21. Gym, $34.95. Hulu is $12.71. And I think that's what we might be looking into, getting Hulu TV if we cut the cable. Let me know in the comment down below what you use if you don't have cable and what you would recommend. I know that there's like YouTube TV, there's Sling, and I know I asked this on my channel a couple of months ago, but since I'm really going to be thinking about it this month, I would love your recommendations on what you do. Car insurance, the car is $629, car insurance. Car wash, you can see our loans. This is just the one loan that we're paying on right now. The other ones will start back up in October, $469.50. Utilities, this includes our electric, our cable, internet, and I think maybe one other thing, I can't remember. So $501.71. Our Peloton is 71. I'm just like saying random numbers. Like, read it, Brittany. It's right in front of you. $41.34. Epidemic Sound is $15, which, y'all, yesterday I did a Instagram live with my girl, Taylor Budget. Shout out to you. And we were talking about the music that we use on our channel. And I pay for Epidemic Sound every month, but I don't know if I necessarily use the full like $15 worth, right? Like, people were sharing some other free royalty-free music that I could use. So by the end of this month, I'm going to decide if I'm going to keep Epidemic Sound or not. And then our life insurance is $139.19. All of this equals $3,494.01. So I take the starting balance minus the total for our fixed expenses, and I get the remaining $2,473.82. Then moving over to our variable expenses. So these are those categories that we talked about earlier. So for the month, I am budgeting $450, which this is less than what I typically do. Typically it's around, I think, $550, $600. But because we have this additional expense for the daycare, I had to figure out where in the budget we would cut back. So I cut back on groceries. I cut back on eating out. So $115. Gas still stays the same. Like, we still got to get around. So that has to stay the same. Personal, that stayed the same too. It might have went down $50. I can't remember. Miscellaneous went down a little bit to $80. And then for the buffer, it's $78.82, which went down a little bit too. So all of that comes to $1,173.82. So I take that from the remaining fixed expense, and that gives us $1,300 that we have to work with for what I have deemed the plan. So this is what goes to the debt and savings. So right now, our priorities are debt and building our emergency fund up to $5,000 by the end of the year. So our debt snowball every month is $1,000. And that is one thing I really wanted to keep, and I didn't want to have to change, even though that daycare expense came up. So that's why I really cut back on those variable expenses, because no matter what, I really want to try my best to keep that $1,000 snowball. And then, like you saw in the goal, even try to exceed that with side income or finding money somewhere. 100 envelope challenge is nothing. Again, I don't know why I keep writing it. Like, it's paused, but for some reason, you know, my brain just is a creature of habit, and I continue writing it. Who knows? Emergency fund, $200. and then sinking funds is $100. And that's the other area where I decided to cut back on because we gotta pay this daycare fee. We'll see what happens. Again, this is just what I budgeted out for the month. Things may change. We might get a little bit more income. There might be some changes that happens that impacts how I can divvy out the variable expenses and the plan. But for right now, based on what I'm budgeting, based on kind of how we did last month, this is where we are at. So the next thing we're going to do is now break down our budget for the first paycheck of June. Typically, I do that with my weekly check-in, but right now, I just wanted to put it in this one so I can show it to you, even though I didn't do a weekly check-in from last week. Okay, so let's just go over how I'm budgeting for this upcoming week. So our starting balance is $1,311.73. These are our fixed expenses, so those bills that will be coming out this week. So daycare, no matter what, is always going to be $312, which, y'all, it was $150 before. You see that jump? That jump was no joke. No joke. But that's what you get for going 2 days a week to 5 days a week. I'm grateful. I'm thankful. Timeshare, $168.71. Canva, $13.77. And then Apple, for our Apple Music, is $15.89. That comes to $510.37. And then our starting balance minus the fixed expenses, $801.36. Then for our variable expenses, groceries, $160. At the beginning of the month, I typically like to give us a little bit more so I can do some of that bulk shopping. Getting, my son needs some diapers, which diapers are so expensive, so I like getting them from BJ's because it'll last me a lot longer, and they always have a discount. They always have a coupon. So if you need diapers and you want to just like buy it once and then have it for the month, a month and a half, depending on the age, definitely check out like Costco, Sam's, or BJ's. Worth the money personally, and I can always use a coupon. Eating out's getting $35, gas is $45, personal is $40, miscellaneous is $30. So the personal miscellaneous gets split between my husband and I. Bills, this is a category that I put money aside in a bills checking account at our bank. So that way, when the bigger bills come out, I've already have some money put aside in those areas that I can pull from. So it's not like this one big amount getting taken out. That was a lot. That was a mouthful. Sorry if that did not make any sense. I'm not saying it again though. Buffer, $34.36. So our total is $394.36, which are taking that from our fixed expenses total is $407. So when you come down, you will notice for our plan, y'all, I took out the 100 envelope challenge. Like, Brittany, it's zero. You don't need to write it in here. Debt snowball, $250. That's going to be the standard to get us to the 1,000 by the end of the month. Emergency fund is a standard $50 if we can. And then sinking funds is $107. And that all comes to $407. We are a zero-based budget family. I forgot to say that when I showed my monthly breakdown, is that every dollar has a name and a place to go. So we did it. It's zero. So hopefully at the end of this week, I can come and show you that we stayed within budget, and I don't have any red on this page, and I don't have any red on my weekly check-in, which I quickly want to show you. I've already gone in and added the dates and the categories for the weekly check-in, so I don't have to worry about doing that every week. And then again, this is the sinking funds. I've already gone in and added those amounts, so our starting amounts. And then for our debt breakdown, y'all, you can't see it probably because it looks a little dark. We're starting the month with $123,577.20. I really hope. I think we can get, what do you think? I think we can probably get under 120,000. Ooh, That's the goal. I want to get this to 0. If I can pay this car off this month, that will be, I will be so hyped. Y'all will see 15 snaps, because then I can move on to the next one. And that is why we do the debt snowball, because we can see the progress as we go. You see all of these zeros already? We're making progress, and I'm hyped about it. So y'all, that is it. We set up our budget for the month. We broke down our first paycheck of the month. We talked about our goals, talking about our categories. I think this is going to be a great month. We had a great June. We met a lot of our goals and we even exceeded them. And I'm just expecting great things for July as well. Have a great rest of your night. I will see you tomorrow, or night or day, depending on when you watch this, because tomorrow is Cash Stuffing Sunday, and you don't want to miss out on that video. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like, comment. If you want to be a part of the Crafty Budgeter fam, make sure you subscribe. We would love to have you over here. We have fun. Enjoy the rest of your day. See ya. Bye-bye.